Hey, Jordan here, and welcome back to another episode. I am so excited to see you. Today we're doing something a little bit different and talking about SEO, specifically how a wedding photographer could use SEO to grow their online presence and book more clients. But you could use these SEO strategies even if you're not a wedding photographer, and also if you own an online shop. Today, I'm sharing steps that you can take right now, today, to start ranking high on Google. While SEO is like wine and it only gets better with time, I think you're going to start to see some traction soon. Using these strategies, I've grown my blog to one of the top blogs in the US. And when I say top blog, I don't mean like Google or Facebook or anything like that. But right now, it's sitting at like right around the 100,000 mark, which for me, I'm super pumped about that. So I would love to share with you what I've learned along the way so that you can just hit the ground running so that you can get found on Google too. First things first, when it comes to SEO, your first step is to find your Alexa ranking. And you do that by going to alexa.com and then entering in your URL. It will give you your overall world ranking and then also your US ranking. And just keep in mind, a service-based business, if you don't have an online shop, you don't have to rank super high. You don't need a ton of traffic to book clients. You just need a site that converts. Think about your Alexa ranking like the power you have SEO-wise, so your SEO power. Step 2 is to enter in your URL on a site called RankInc. The thing I love about this site is that it will tell you the earning potential that you have based on your site traffic. The way I like to think about it is if you go on there, you enter your URL, and then down in the description it says that you can make X amount of dollars based on the site traffic, and you're not making that yet, then you have earning potential. You have more traffic than you have optimized yet. And that just means that you can raise your prices, offer products. You have areas where you can grow your revenue. And then if you're actually earning more than the site is estimating, then you have a site, a process, a system that converts really, really well. So whatever you find on this site, just use it to your advantage. It is good news no matter what it is. Step 3, install Keywords Everywhere. It's a free Google Chrome extension. You can actually use it on any browser. And once you have it installed, it will give you keywords like everywhere. There are 3 parts of the Keywords Everywhere that I want you to look at: the results, the competition, and the volume. Results is all about how much content is out there right now about your keyword. Competition is just about how many people right now are really going after that keyword. And then volume is the number of people who are searching for your keyword each month. When you're just getting started with keywords, stick to a lower volume. Something with 70 to 300 would be a great starting place. So let's say you're a wedding photographer based out of Branson, Missouri. Here's what you would do. Keywords Everywhere is going to show you the volume, which is 0 per month. There are only a handful of people searching for this keyword, if that. So over here on the right, you'll see related keywords. These would actually be the keywords that you want to target, not Branson, Missouri wedding photographer. What this tells me is that if someone's having their wedding in Branson, then they're searching Branson, Missouri photographer, or they're willing to even pay for travel from a photographer anywhere inside Missouri. So let's just type in Branson Mo photographer and see what comes up there. So it's telling us 210 a month are searching for this keyword. And then they are also searching for wedding photographers, Springfield Mo, Missouri photographers, Branson photo. Whenever you start blogging, this is the exact keyword, phrase, combination that you would want to use. You don't want to mix up these words, you want to use them just as they are. Step 4 would be to put this all into use and blog your work. Share a blog post of your recent Branson, Missouri wedding and use the exact keyword, and I mean the exact wording that you found with Google Keywords Everywhere. Ideally, you'd put this in the title or in the header of your post and also in the URL. By putting your keywords in the headers of your post, it not only helps keep your content organized for your readers, but it also helps to boost your SEO game when you're using headers and sorting your content that way. Step 5, you want to drive traffic to this post. Do not keep it hidden on your blog. Share this post everywhere. Pin it. Put it on your Facebook business page. Put it on Instagram. Put it in the Instagram feed. Put it in an Instagram story. Make a slideshow. I'll link that at the top of this video too. Make a Lightroom slideshow and put it on IGTV without you paying a dime with advertising. You can do this all organically. They can find you for free on the internet just with a little bit of SEO work. Each week I drop. It's sitting at like right around the 100,000 mark, which for me, I'm super pumped about that. Believe me, it did not start out like this. For the first 5 years, things were crickets. When it comes to building a blog and using SEO, I know what to do because for 5 years, it didn't work for me. When I finally got Google Analytics all set up, I think I was getting 100 users a month. And if you're starting from that place, that is not a bad place. I was running a thriving photography business at that point because you just don't need a ton of traffic in order to run a great service-based business. But as soon as my SEO game got strong, the demand for my services went way up. And when that happens, you know you can raise your prices. And that's always good for business. Sitting there in St. Louis on our couch and typing something about how I just discovered chocolate peanut butter frappuccinos. I hit publish on my post, turned on Gilmore Girls, and started editing a wedding. Guys, I did not share the blog post with anyone. How in the world what was my plan for how my blog was gonna get discovered? I think I loved the idea of blogging, and honestly, I was kind of nervous about the idea of growing an audience. But if you're gonna blog, the way to have success with it is to share about it. Tell people to read it. Tell your friends, share it on social, and share it with an email list. If you don't have one, start one today. It's a great way to build a relationship with people who are stumbling across your website and they kind of want to book you, they're not really sure, and they get on your email list, they get to know you, and bam, you have the know, like, trust factor. Well, you don't have it just because they get on your list. You share your latest work, you share inspiring things with them, and over time you build this know, like, trust factor, and you book the wedding. But yeah, as far as my own blog post, I thought that was so 1999 to send out an email, people saying, hey, I have a blog post up. So I didn't do that. So because I didn't necessarily get started on the right foot, I thought it'd be fun to just share a few tips on how to get your blog off the ground so that it's working for you and your business. Tip number 1, choose a topic and stick with it. If you're a wedding photographer, talk about weddings, blog your weddings, share about wedding things. And I love the community over competition movement. I think it's amazing. At a get together and people are like, hey, where do you get prints? Share it. When people are like, hey, how do you book clients? Share it. But it doesn't mean that you have to break down your strategy and give away everything that you've learned with other people. You get to keep some of that to yourself. Now, that being said, if you love teaching other people and you specifically want to teach photography, talking about teaching photography so bad that you'd quit your wedding photography career and go teach it at a high school somewhere. If that's your passion, then definitely share that on your blog. But if you don't find yourself super passionate about it, then don't blog about it. It would serve you better in the long run to blog about different color schemes for weddings, or how to choose the right florist, or, where are they looking before they're even finding you? They're looking at venues. So blog about some venues, do some venue tours on your blog. Something like that is going to perform really well on Google, and it's going to book you the clients that you need for your business. Number 2, write great copy. Images are amazing, but you have to tell people on your website exactly what you want them to do, or they will get sidetracked and they won't do it. That's part of why having an email list is amazing. So on your website, like on your gallery page, step 1 would just be to put a book now button that links to your contact page. That way they're looking at your galleries and they're wondering, what do I do next? And you just tell them, book. You like what you see, book with me. I've talked about this a ton, but tip 3 would be to start an email list. You could use something like MailChimp to just get started and grow an email list. Send them your latest work. You could link to Instagram, you can link to your blog, wherever you're putting your content, just link to that and share it with the people who have signed up for your list. And then a bonus tip, get started with an amazing web design host platform. And for that, I hands down recommend Squarespace. I cannot tell you enough how Squarespace has completely changed my business. If you're using WordPress, you can install something like, I think it's called SEO Yoast, but I love Squarespace. So many things are already optimized for you, and everything is drag and drop. It's super easy to use. My designer convinced me to switch over a couple of years ago, and I have not looked back. Seriously, what was I doing before? Each week I drop a new video all on photo and editing, and apparently sometimes a little SEO trick or tip. I would love to see you here next time. So hit subscribe. You can tap that little bell icon if you want to get notified every time I post a video. Leave a like on this video if you found something that I shared helpful or you didn't know something that you know now, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear how you're feeling about SEO right now and what you're going to do next to take action and pump up your SEO game. If you just follow a simple step-by-step process each time, this is going to work for you and it's going to pay off in clients. It's been great hanging out today. I will see you next time in the next video.